Hi everyone, welcome again to the ITSL. I heard myself, so let's fix it. Okay, now it is working. So thank you so much for watching again Action Round Zero, and today is joining us Annie Palmer. Hi Annie. This is a record game between two of the best players from the Munich conference, Anton Skott and David Persson. So let's see what happened here. So yeah, what do you think? This hand? I don't see a headline here.
No, there's not a clear event here. Maybe Olympic Games, but it's not a great hand, especially in events, but it's not very bad either.
Yeah, people is asking for Pepe in the chat, so where is he?
He's at the circus today.
Oh, damn.
He couldn't come.
So I'm sorry, Henry, but Pepe is not here. So Olympic, I think, was the best
But
choice here.
We can laugh when somebody fails a role.
Yeah. I won't. I'm too polite for that, but yeah, Gambit 5. That's a good one. You want to see when you have no scorings?
And no access also maybe to Southeast Asia.
Yeah. So Anton won Olympic. That is always a really tense moment for the dice. And it's really good for Anton, I'd say, this situation. I mean, this is a harmless headline. Cambridge is doing nothing, and you win Olympic, and it's rolling in a 1, so it's a lot coming. Nope, no one is laughing.
Sorry about Pepe's absence.
So let's see. I think use European is a nice card now to play. Spread a bit.
Yes, he'll have to be spreading now.
Oh, this conservative.
Yeah, it's also nice to keep.
Yeah, I like more this one. I mean, do all the damage you can do. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Afghanistan, but
But Afghanistan is a great place to be connected with Iran to help you protect you.
yeah, you are connected to yourself because you're in Iran, so that's cool. Okay, it's not bad, but I think you can invest that one better maybe in Lebanon or France. Ooh. Okay. That was totally unexpected, I'd say.
Yes.
I mean that's a really great investment in Afghanistan. Wow.
And China to cool.
China now. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. You have to take that.
Yeah, I guess he will be holding blockade. But thing is that now his cards are tough to handle because Korea, if you event it, you can't take Thailand. You have to invest them in South Korea.
Yeah, you're a bit weak now after
Mm.
that. So if there are wars, if there's a war coming, you have to
Yeah.
pray.
Yes, you do.
But I guess you have to take Pakistan because taking just Thailand. Oh, okay, that's Asia. Yeah, I know it's it feels sad when you get Asia in the turn one as USSR and you get nothing from it. But I think that was a really high investment. I mean,
Hmm.
I think it's better
Yes.
just play the scoring for nothing if you see that's the way it will going to end, and just invest a bit more in another regions maybe.
Yeah, because China car to coup Pakistan and get
China car and really scared to take Afghanistan. That's a really
Mm.
nice hand for the turn two or for place influence in Middle East and Europe.
Yeah, without having Vietnam or decal or something like that, it's very difficult for the USSR to get domination of Asia, really, because
Yeah,
of the country count. So,
totally agree with that.
hmm. Okay, and CIA is out. That's interesting too.
Well, I think with that hand, it's not a bad hand to play China, but maybe place the influence, taking South Korea or something.
Hmm. Yeah, it always depends also in if the coup works or not, and if your opponent has Indo-Paki war. So
Okay, so no
take
young intervention for David, and that's a really nice hand.
yes, yes, it is.
I think that can cover is a really nice headline here. It's 5 BPs. It could be 7 if the work successful. That's a lot of points. Yep.
Yeah, I don't see a better headline really, but it's also if the USSR headlines decol, you are helping him not having to choose between anything. He can just grab Thailand, Nigeria,
Well, but
Algeria.
I think there's not that. Yeah, the only problem maybe is the access to France, but uh, the other way, the USSA has not a good target for the coup. So
Yeah, that's when.
but this is still 5 BPs. This situation. So
Yeah, that's true.
if the USSR take France is well, Suez crisis is more uh, free to play in a way of
Yes,
saying.
yes.
Okay, so taking France instead of Thailand.
Well, yeah, Asia's already been scored.
But taking it with socialists, I don't know. Maybe it's the only free up card he has, but I think it's a good card to play later in the turn to make more pressure there. Yeah, and this is great. This I think Egypt should be the China really. Whoa.
Yeah, not bad, really.
Yeah, but
South Korea is really it's important.
I would like just taking Egypt and taking Thailand. Maybe the other one in South Korea too, but Spain. I don't think I don't think that there's a hurry about Spain because there's no access to Greece.
Yeah, but you are putting a little bit of pressure in that USSR can't take Spain, Portugal, and then Turkey.
Yeah, I know.
It's difficult for.
I know, but you want to play Suez Crisis, so maybe you are going to be out of Israel. So I was thinking about Egypt before Nasser or something.
Yeah, Egypt before Nasser, that's important.
And that's another reason why maybe Spain was a bit of wasting too much because you knew about Marshall, so
yeah, I liked the China card and taking South Korea and Thailand at that point. South Korea is a very valuable battleground, so.
okay, maybe if you're playing China, you're holding something, but okay, that's the reason. I guess he wants to young US Suez and play blockade, so China is going to be played anyway.
A change of plans.
Yeah, I like taking Egypt there. I mean, this.
Yeah, me
I
too.
think it's safer because
yeah, it's good to event it and just forget about it. What do you like here, Harib?
I like taking Egypt. Maybe one in India or. I totally want to play Suez Crisis before the war, but I'm not sure if Anton is thinking about playing the China card this turn. So if he's thinking about that, you can just blockade Suez Crisis and play. Arab is really Burso is really problematic here because it forced you to take battlegrounds in Europe, non-battlegrounds in Europe. So I wouldn't give for free now, but so I think it's better just to wait a bit.
Yeah, in this particular moment.
Yeah, you're giving two non-battleground countries for free.
Anyway, it's difficult for the US with Marshall evented to lose Europe, really. He just have to place one in Turkey or in Greece or...
Yeah, sure. You're right, but taking Finland and Austria, it forced you to watch one hope in Greece, Turkey, or Canada. So
yeah. And defectors.
Yeah, I guess with I'm not sure where it's Truman, but okay. So Arabs already went to space. So I'm guessing maybe the Indo-Paki War is the holding car. Anyone? Henrik, you're in the chat. Can you translate that, please?
And distal.
Yeah. That's a good one. Maybe you can be even more aggressive with the one in Mexico instead of Brazil, but anyway. I really like Mexico, but
yeah, I like it too. Yeah, and especially if your opponent doesn't have a great hand to start realigning and losing time and influence. But I guess he will be eventing in the Opaki.
Well, maybe he preferred to hold it and be sure about Pakistan instead of getting two meetups. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but if it works, you are pretty ahead in VPs. So the board is looking great for the USSR.
Yeah, I think you have to try it because it's 2 VPs, maybe 4, maybe Dom. So why not? You have to try it now because
yes,
you want to play under containment. So
we've got a translation of the chat.
yep,
It says our games follows the same patterns where he starts with a BP lead. The pattern is Anton starts with a BP lead while David got a lead on the board.
Whoa, so 5-year plan with something and double containment. Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a 4 BP
Yep.
flip.
That's really nice for him. I'm not sure what I want to discard with 5-year plan. I guess Middle East. Yeah. Europe. Okay. Yeah. I mean, 1 BP is 1 BP. I like to play Europe for 1 BP and just play containment as the last card.
Yeah, me too.
So you can even hold it 5-year plan for the turn 3. So
Yes, 5-year plan is a great hold.
just in case as she's
Especially
coming.
when CIA is already out and yeah.
Or even for the situation in Middle East.
No, of course.
It's just 2 BP Middle East, but still.
Yeah, holding 5-year plan is always interesting. Not for the VP of Europe, but for the ability to discard any trouble scoring or whatever in turn 3.
Yeah, it's not just for the VP of Europe. It's for the 2 VPs of Middle East. Maybe for the next turn you can discard with 5-year plan, and it's because you are giving. You're giving 2 points from containment. Okay, one was the war, so there's no problem about it. But not sure. You're placing 5-year plan into the deck again, and I think turn 3 is a good time to discard 5-year plan, or 4 or 5, but.
So what would be your headline here? Middle East?
Yeah, I think Middle East is not getting better at all. So, I mean, you can take Jordan, but I think Nasser is in David's hand, so.
Yes.
And really nice for Anton taking the war again, so more meetups for him. So now you have another really good target here. But anyway, maybe you could just for the meetups. What you don't know is that in the pocket war is in the Anton hand again. So
yeah, but to protect your battlegrounds in Africa, in South America, yeah.
Maybe you can try Egypt. No, Iran. Yeah, with that role, Egypt was better. But well,
Yes, really, yes. But now USSR just have to spread
okay, one
out,
one into
try to protect
Venezuela.
him.
Yeah, I mean, if you go for Venezuela jamming or something like that, you have to go with a really nice car, just a Ford or something
The
like
four,
that,
yeah, with the China card.
because that way, I mean, you're 10 points ahead. You guys just try to play some chill here, just taking Libya, just take Indonesia in case of the colonization is coming back, just taking Mexico.
Yeah, start trying to do your way in the
Okay, these
territory.
are really early NATO, so let's see.
Another
Special.
2 VPs for special relationship. Again, Truman is getting removed.
I like to see the timing here of the war, Indo-Pak war. Okay, it's playing now. What are you thinking about it? I think it's maybe get better just hold it a bit, because now David knows he can coup Colombia because there are no Milobs around. So okay, or representing Pakistan.
I think he's doing what he has to do, right? Trying to get some more influence in Southeast Asia and not trying not to lose his Asia domination,
Yeah,
and
I'm
of course
holding
preventing
special
special relationship. Yeah.
for the last moment. So the problem
Yeah.
here now is a coup in Colombia, but you have to play special anyway.
Yes. Yeah, those 2 VPs are going to be important. Or in cards.
Whoa. So I say 6. He just needs 3 more.
Hmm. Difficult to get those 3 before South America
Yeah,
gets
it's it
scored.
it's hard, but who knows? Let's see what you can try with
N-
missile.
Nuclear would be just 1, right? So it's not worth the 4. So you would headline here missile envy?
Yeah, I think so. It is some risk, maybe. I'm not sure. But with
Shuttle
this,
would give him one more. Not sure also
I'm not
if
sure
it
if
works.
I play just here for the final scoring or just trying to get the 20 points. So because it's a really difficult situation with South America. Maybe you don't want to go to the final scoring with that. You can try to get your Asia and your points. With Missy you can take Europe. So okay, there's a chance of that can cover or is not versus we will bury you.
I think it's not discarded right now. And space race also, they're commenting in the chat. It's possible with space and eventing shuttle before Asia. Flipping Afghanistan also gives one more.
But flipping Afghanistan, the problem is that it's a little bit too obvious what you're trying to do. So okay,
Oh, Quagmire.
I guess he didn't want to risk that missile, but I won't blame him.
No.
But well,
Yeah, but Quagmire here is bad.
yeah, if you fail with South African, it turns a really, really bad moment.
Yes.
Okay, Portuguese.
Okay, at least he's out.
And that's another point. Yeah, really close.
The one he's losing now with France, I guess.
There is 2 points in the space?
Yes.
Now? I think he needs to space
twice. He needs to space twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you have to space one, you can try with missile, but spacing twice.
Yeah, with missile and shuttle, no. Doesn't seem a good idea. But South America is 8 VPs right now. Yeah, I didn't like either discarding Junta with his situation in both Central and South America. Maybe it could help for Central America.
Oh.
And he's flipping Afghanistan.
I mean,
yeah, it makes it obvious, but
yeah, if the USSR has no response for that, you can do it. Maybe with CIA knowing his hand, But in that kind of situation, it's really risky because it.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not much right now that the USSR can do
Well,
to s-
spacing is one point, or not.
Hmm.
So OPEC, U2 incident.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Um. Whoa. No, it was just one. It was for the two EPs.
Yes. He has to try to win now with Asia.
Yeah, but I think with that decolonization with Sudan and Ethiopia, it's. I think that has to be Africa scoring. Other way, you just try to flip Laos or Indonesia or make another threat. So that Sudan and Ethiopia way, I think I think David has Africa because he just wants
Yeah.
to be sure with two non-battleground there. Yeah, that's
Don't
avoiding
don't like to see that.
avoiding the double spacing. And that defector was played really early. It could be it could be uh, a loss because of that defector 1 point. If the missile was successful on the space. Well, he had Africa, but whoa.
Not a bad. Ah,
Hmm.
doesn't work. But not a bad try.
Yeah, the problem is that even if you have another free up car, that could be in Colombia is it's almost the same outcome.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's 20 points were really close, and now we have 1 point.
Yeah, because when so many scoring cards appear in turn 4, that's very complicated for the US normally. Timing is very important here in this game, so
That is another really nice hand for him. I like Colonial. I don't know what you think about it.
yes, totally colonial. We are forcing him to react, to choose if he wants to coup or wants to just take back the territories.
Wow, Nixon. What do you have in your hand to play Nixon as headline?
Yeah, Nixon as headline.
Wow, that's in a really bad hand. So
Yes. But well, at least he's taking back all of the African countries, really. Sometimes the 3 VPs of duck and cover aren't so important. Having the map really now the board this game with central clearly communist is
yeah. Anyway, the situation in wow, cultural. Okay, he's going for the 2 VPs. Yeah, but with liberation theology and seeing, I think Mexico was really, really, really important here.
yes. But
I
I don't
mean,
think he would have been headlining
yeah, I think
Knicks with liberation theology in his hand.
I was about
But
to
you
say the
never
same.
know. I've seen everything, but it would
but
be
still,
weird.
Central could be around, so these
Yes.
2 points just be there, and one more because of the alliance.
Panama Canal coming out.
I like to hold flower power here, maybe for the next turn, because you have not a lot of threats to respond. You can hold that 4 for the next turn, just waiting for brush war, waiting for adversary war. I think there's no rush to play flower power here, so maybe you can try to hold it for the next turn. You can play here sal negotiation, taking something nice, maybe junta.
Yes, and especially with this board where VPs are very important for the United States. I mean, things can change, of course. Voice of America still around. ABM. He's got many OAS, many chances to change things in South America, in Africa, but VPs are very important when you are behind in the board. So all of the war VPs are interesting to not to lose.
Yeah,
Like a few
I like the
different.
event. I like the event here a lot. So sal negotiation is a really, really
Oh,
nice event.
yeah,
I love
Sal.
that. I think you, you could try just taking ABM or junta for that. Junta next headline is really nice car, or ABM for the next turn is really nice car.
Yes.
I mean,
And right now it's not so problematic to upgrade DEFCON.
okay.
Well, he's 15 VPs ahead again, so okay, not now.
Yep, another nice hand.
Yes, this one is very interesting. Would you perk him or what would be?
I think I do because We haven't seen Bear Trap, we haven't seen Boys, we haven't seen Salt. So with that 3 cards unknown, I think Rescar is a really, really nice hand. Man.
What did you mean with Salt? We didn't see Salt.
We didn't see Boys of America, Grain Sales, and Bear Trap.
Bear Trap, okay.
So and 5-year plan. So with 5-year plan as well, that will be a really bad hand for David. 5-year plan, Grain Sale, Boys on Bertrand, something like that, being put.
Yeah, also nuclear subs would be interesting. Not as a headline, of course, but to try to start doing things in Africa, for example. And another
So
blue
David is
headline.
handling blue card. So I'm not sure about nuclear subs, because in case of grand sales, under purge, it helps. It helps.
Yeah, but Queen in Africa so many times with low cards and everything. I think could be interesting.
So there goes the 2 points. Oh, nuclear subs.
Yeah, I would have bent it too, I think. Centrally is more or less controlled right now. It's not a problem, so I think you have to start thinking that this is turn 6. All of the territories have been scored, so it's difficult to win before. I mean, there's a chance that you arrive to turn 10 to final scoring, so you have to try to start doing things in other countries, and yeah, I would have event it too, I think.
Well, I think it's safe because having learned is in your hands. That negotiation is out. He is purged and he headlines Sadat, so I'm not expecting live theology or any threat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think so. Those blue headlines.
Just this one.
Okay. That's another problem now for the US. Ouch.
Yeah, that was a good target.
Yes, it was. Yes. Not very painful purge, really.
Yeah. Wow.
Hasn't changed much.
Well, I think Anton played too fast here, because that was going to Panama totally. I'm really surprised about Brazil with Central America coming. That was a Panama flip, so
Yeah, but
that was really
starting,
strange. Sorry.
I no, that I was saying that starting to think about other territories now is also important.
Yeah, but I think flip Panama here is really better than flip Brazil.
Yeah, for this scoring card, the central scoring card, yes, it is,
I
but
mean, is
mm,
5 or is like ABP swing, something like that. APP swings or 7BP swings. I'm not sure now, but it's a really nice swing, and you know it's coming. You don't know if South America is coming again, or if you got it back with BOA, rain sales, ABM, brush war, or whatever. I mean,
yeah, but maybe as they are pointing out in the chat, as nuclear, I mean, he could coup with Brezhnev, Panama,
yeah, but
maybe.
control South America versus domination of South America is a 3BP swing. Control of Central versus control of Central is like 8 or 7 BP swing. So I think
Mm,
it's totally worth a flip the swingy country like it's Panama now.
yeah, yeah, it makes sense too. Yes. Oh, an ABM.
So no problems for David with that hand. And this is really nice.
Yes.
Sal negotiations again. Junta for the headline.
Yeah, IBM, Junta, Salt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You can work with this hand. And there is liberation theology.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you do here? Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
Well,
Not
if you are
sure.
degrading DEFCON,
Yeah.
you want to at
It's
least.
it's not bad, but it's like um, healing before we. I don't know how to say it in English, but I mean,
Yeah.
you're protecting yourself too much there with those in Mexico because Live can go to anywhere. So that's the problem when you play before. But I like maybe two in Cuba and Coop Panama, or maybe two in Panama and Coop South America.
Yeah, I like Panama in this one because Mexico still you can realign, you can still try to do something more about it. Cuba, I don't like it so much.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I like the realignment threat. Um,
Yeah, long gunman turn 7. That's really sad for the USSR. Maybe if you have the chance, you can try to hold it. But I think he has boys and grand sale, so
Yeah.
There's no way to hold long on, man. Now it's time to try Panama Cup. Or maybe you are okay with that and you try to Cup Angola. What is
I think
safer?
Panama,
Wow, Argentina.
that was unexpected too, really.
Yeah, my two options there were maybe Angola because it's a flip in Africa. It's always nice. You are night ahead. You say, okay, I can afford the Central America situation. I am going to watch my ABM in some safer place that I know I'm going to take it anyway, and it's a flip. So I think Angola or Panama if you want to gamble a bit more, but
Argentina was a surprise.
yeah, to me as well. Okay, so this young
Even
intervention. So you could back.
I think I would have taken Argentina because yeah,
Well, I think
the chances of changing things it's 2 PPs, really. I mean,
okay, this is going for UK.
okay, yeah. Envoys to the space race. The eventing salt, I guess now.
I think I prefer to play Summit here
And whole salt.
and hold Sal for the late war.
I hate holding cards for the late war because there's always Aldrich that
Yeah,
take
well,
them
but you can
away from you, and yeah,
headline and Salt is not bad in the late war to try to flip friends. Or now.
okay, another
Wow, that's two wars.
another good hand.
Yeah, it's not bad, but you have two wars versus flower power. You have Iranian hostage crisis that you don't want to play too early if you don't know what is
No,
terrorism.
not too early.
And you have ABM and DEFCON 5, so you have to play ABM for the headline because you don't know where is missile. So I think ABM is the car, but I don't know what to do with that. I mean, you can rely on friends, of course, but then what?
Yeah, you also have to start like focusing in Africa, for example, because losing Nigeria, being DEFCON in 5 right now, losing Nigeria is like something that it's probable to happen, or Egypt. I mean, the US has complicated territories to work with.
Ooh,
Aldrich. See, I I hate
yeah.
Aldrich.
Yeah, let's see the second one. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
There's a lot of VPs for the USSR in this hand. 2 wars, 1 OPEC.
Yeah. He'll be spacing OPEC, I guess.
I guess he's taking duck and cover. And then what do you do with that hand? Playing China, maybe? Yeah, I think playing China. You will have to. David is taking a while to think about it, but I think his duck and cover is pretty obvious.
Yeah, Brush War at least gives him 2 VPs.
Yeah, unless you are thinking about some successful war in IP in Pakistan, but it's working with a 6. Brush War with a 5. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I don't think IP war is a problem for the USSR right now. The chances are low, and even if it worked, at least it already gives him 2 VPs, but it's complicated for to work. I mean, it's a 6. He needs a 6.
If he takes duck and cover, Anton has no card for play this hand, so
yeah,
Frank is going to be red again, because if you play Brush War to Pakistan, how do you take friends?
Yeah.
So make the hand weaker, I think, and just try to rely on the dice. I understand the conservatism, though. Oh. Yeah, the problem is now you could Nigeria. You say it was really probably to take Nigeria, but it's not so far. Now he's taking France with the can cover. So I'm not sure. I mean,
he can take France with duck and cover, and still he can counter coup.
Wow, Irene.
That's risky.
Yeah, I think so. I think the can cover is safer.
Yes. But the move is, of course, to take France, and now if Nigeria gets coup again, at least you can counter coup. But yeah,
I think the can cover was better card to grab with Aldrich. Rely on the dice.
I think that now he's thinking about flower power. That's what I am reading in the chat.
Yeah, but it makes a difference, because you don't know if you are able to space at some point Iranian.
Okay, Africa.
Or maybe it's Kennedy played. I mean, if he plays Kennedy in his last action round, you can discard Iranian. So yeah.
Had to try, but it was difficult.
I mean, the lying Iran for this turn is not something you want to do, because it's not a turn you want to play terrorism anyway, because there's not really good target to discard with terrorism. But maybe you can get rid of Iranian and you avoid terrorism the next turns. That is where the problem is.
Yeah, terrorism
There's
is
there's nothing great to hit terrorists, like they say. But versus Kennedy, versus North Sea oil, or versus anything else, you can try to space Iranian. And I mean, probably you have to play it anyway, but just the lying and see what happens.
but he was going to have to event it. It's risky, but
Wow, I'm surprised about that. I don't think Anton was going to hold Asia the whole turn, so maybe shuttle. I don't know the rest of the hand, but I guess his spaces he feel he need to. Oh, Chernobyl action round 6. I don't know. Maybe Middle East. Maybe.
yeah, I guess Middle East, but
It's not that you're getting a lot from that, but
no.
well, at least he does not take Iraq.
Anton's letting us know that this is the third competitive game in a row where he has a huge VP lead over David, and he comes back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like, or how and Lair, or maybe East European unrest.
European unrest, if you were going to go for Europe control, but if not, maybe at this point.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was thinking
so
just
many other problems. I mean,
just some kind of response to Reformer, but
yeah.
maybe just have something more nice in Poland for solidarity. how I learned is not a great card either now, because you have not a really nice battlegrounds that you want to protect. I mean, maybe Egypt, but
true. You don't care so much about the coup right now.
yeah, I think this European is a nice card. I don't like that. It's just 2 VPs. It's your highest card. That's a lot of op. I mean, you can turn those
now
up
he's
into
going
more
to
than 2
miss
VPs.
them. Yeah, now he will miss them now that he's perked.
And that part is bad.
I think his European was.
Yeah,
Was
I think you have to play Europe here. Okay, there's another option going for the space first, but I was worried about Europe. I guess it's nothing happened. Nothing happened there.
Yeah, it's 4 VPs, so.
Wow, not playing Europe here. I think you have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking too many.
That.
Many risks and being perked, which.
I mean,
yeah, his reaction. He can't react to a reformer or any other hard event in Europe.
wow, it's a war game, I guess. War game threat.
Yeah.
That's giving a coup in Angola, but anyway, you have to do it because you are reading so hard the board. So yeah, but in this case, David had a glass node, so he had a card to respond to the war games threat. But most of the time, you can't respond so to a war game threat. You can do nothing. So
yeah,
it's a threat that do not provoke a immediate response.
And he's trapping himself right now, and succeeds. Yeah, I guess now he has to try to go for the VPs of How I Learn or something like that.
Yeah, how I learned is not bad as event.
And try to pray for a war games, because if not,
well, that for Mosa is That Formosan could be good for the final scoring.
Yeah, but even with Asia domination,
Yeah, Asia plus Europe plus 6 on something you can try to break like Central or South America. It's close.
mm,
I mean, you have 6 if you get Europe and if you get Asia. And 3 points more with how I learn now. I think it's close. Okay. Yeah, I think you play the vendor.
yeah. And it's more harmful for the USSR to have the DEFCON in level 5 than for the US right now because the co-targets are more interesting for him. Well, he's got solidarity.
Yeah, indeed. I think that's a good hand to end. The only problem here is the Middle East. If Middle East came, it's over. But if Middle East is not coming this turn, I think this game is for the USA.
Yeah, he can work with.
I like missile here. I mean, solidarity is not bad, but the problem is that it's a target for the alignment. They become relying Poland, Israel, Egypt. That's a lot of targets.
Yeah, I think I like missile envy or even defectors right now because it is an unknown card. So
The factor is not bad.
I mean, missile envy. There's no
Yeah.
rush to play it.
Yeah, but
But
it's for the USSR to play a 2-up card the next turn, and you get something to play in the headline if you get a playable card. So
well, defectors wouldn't have been a bad choice. But well, reformer is 4, but
yeah, something like that. That
yeah.
missile helps to avoid that.
So now scoring is 0. Yeah, I'm not sure about investing so many points with the possibility of the USSR realigning Poland. What do you think about that?
It's really hard right now because Middle East is it was too many points. You need a lot of points now to get the game, but you can try to coup Africa. If you flip Africa, it's Europe plus Asia plus Africa, but I think maybe it's not enough. You also can try to space China, place a round, but maybe it's crazy. Well, you have a race too. I think even pulling Middle East depend on what will grab missile, of course.
Yeah, maybe he waits until DEFCON is in 2 to take to try to steal war games or something. I mean, you can take the risk because final scoring is for the USSR. Would you try to event missile envy with DEFCON 2?
Yeah, I think you can do it. I mean,
Well, right now it doesn't change.
maybe
I mean,
action round 6 to be
it's not like
but I don't see the way.
I mean, I don't see any other way of turning around this for the final scoring than maybe some DEFCON situation. But missile envy, I wouldn't change that.
Well, you can try flip Africa. You can try the war, closing the gate with cultural, but
Yeah, Middle East, South America, and Central are still. He has to play Iran Iraq and lose 2 VPs for flower power.
No more arm race.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway. How is space in China is 2 VPs? No 4.
Sorry?
I'm just talking to the chat. I think that I think the space in China is 2 VPs, not 4. So it's 5 VPs. Space plus arm race.
See what he gets with missile envy.
I think I like missile envy in the action round 6, but I think it's more powerful as USSR to play a delay part of the turn. For the USA, maybe it's better to play as headline. Okay.
Okay, no, not bad. That one.
Not bad, but too late.
Yeah.
Because now you have unraised, you have China. So why did you play Pershing instead of unraised? So you need one more action round to make something. But well, this seems a victory for David, if I'm not wrong. So David will be 2 victories, no losses. But Henrik Persson will keep leading the group with 5 victories. So Henrik seems in the same way that he did the last season.
Okay, David's final card is Star Wars. So if he had missile envy on AR7 instead, he would have get the role for Europe control.
Yeah, and actually David had to play missile envy on the next game. That's how it works. So Anton, you can roll a dice, just see what happened. That's what will happen. So you roll a dice, just lose those alignment and stop having nightmares about it.
Yeah, the Middle East situation. Well, so it was a very interesting game.
Yep, actually,
It
so
remembers us that in Twilight Travel, it's not how you start. There's always a comeback.
so thank you, David and Anton, for the game. Congratulations to David for the victory. It was seven VPs at the end, if I'm not wrong, right? It was 7, I think.
Yes, I think so.
So yep, it's not that away. So it was closer than it seemed. Congratulations, David, and thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Annie. Any last words?
No, I think we've said more or less everything, really.
Okay, thank you guys. So see you next week. We hope to bring you Justin or something, like make it better than me. That is not. It won't be really hard. So thank you and see you.
Justin and
Sorry.
nothing.
Bye.
Bye.